Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers versus video real quick, just to help you out. You feel me? What if you want the Kyrie 5, but then you're thinking, oh, the PG3 just came out, which one do I cop?
They're both really good. Around the same price, $120 for the PG3, $130 for the Kyrie 5.
If you do want to cop, if we can find links, we'll put them down below.
Yes.
The PG may not be out in a general release when you're watching this.
Yes. But let's get it started with the track sheet on this. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. The PG3 is free. I think I'd have to go with the PG3, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, the PG3 is freaking nice. I mean, on the clean court, they're both really good.
The Kyrie's had one job.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was to win traction.
Yeah. Man, but I don't know. I think it's the rubber compound or whatever it is. They did it right with the PG3. I mean, a crazy hard bite, very squeaky. It does pick up dust, and it does pick it up fast. And so you're gonna be wiping a lot, but it's just a light wipe. So it's not like crazy hard to wipe off the dust and dirt. So you're gonna be good to go if you're playing on a dusty court. And outdoor use, I don't know, man. What do you think is more durable?
Just from, I mean, nothing ripped off on this.
Yeah.
There's some pieces that kind of ripped off.
Yeah.
On the PG3.
Yeah,
so.
my Kyries have been holding up, but I've had some fans, sending pictures of the Kyrie 5, like, kind of fraying off and ripping off, so I don't know what that is. Maybe they're playing outdoors?
Yeah, also, it didn't do too well in our durability test.
Oh, yeah.
When putting a sander directly onto it.
Very smart, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, also you have the outsole curvature in the Kyrie 5, which is, I love the outsole curvature. But I didn't really have any problems doing, like, lateral movements and crosses. I didn't have any slip outs like this way. So yeah, overall, like, I'd say the PG3 is a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit better. The Kyrie 5 is still awesome. Like, not saying the Kyrie 5 is bad or anything. Just the PG3 I'd say is a little bit better overall. Mm-hmm. So there's that.
And the outsole curvature is not like too much of a big deal difference.
I love the outsole curvature, but yeah, the PG3 didn't really have any problems slipping out doing this movement. So
right,
yeah.
Moving on to cushion. They put Zoom Turbo, a new zoom unit in the Kyrie 5, which you like, right?
Yes.
But
you haven't tried it.
I haven't tried these. Yeah. I'm gonna get a pair though. The heel is pretty dead.
Yeah, it's pretty dead. Right. There's a little bit of compression, like not as horrible as like the Kyrie 2 and the Kyrie 3, but still like it's pretty damn stiff in the heel. But the PG3, they use like a lighter, softer foam. It says we're still not sure what foam it is, but there are a lot of compression marks. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more heel compression. Heel strikes and impact protection, I'd say, is a little bit better in the PG3, or a lot better in the PG3s. And the Kyrie 5 has that Zoom Turbo, which feels nice. It is articulated, but it has a nice little bounce. But the PG3 is more of just like kind of underneath your, like right here where the ball of your foot is, not where like kind of like your toe is, which feels nice. I'd say it's around the same bounce, and I guess like rebound back from the Zoom unit, but it's just the Kyrie 5 is just it feels a little bit bigger. You can feel it more on like your entire forefoot. So not a huge deal there. The Zoom unit, I'd say they're both pretty damn nice. Not a huge deal, but overall what I like better is the PG3 because of that heel compression. It just feels nicer. Court feel they're both pretty damn nice, and impact protection though is better in the PG3. So overall, I say the PG3 cushion is a little bit better.
Alright, upper / materials. The Kyrie 5s have pretty nice mesh.
Yes.
Super strong, pretty thin, and also doesn't look too bad either. It looks decently premium.
Yes.
Then you have some other synthetic materials around the shoe. Overall, pretty premium.
Alright, so feeling the Kyrie 5 and the PG3, I'd say they're around the same thickness. They're both pretty damn thin, but the Kyrie 5 definitely is really, really stiff when you first get it. It's like super stiff, and you have to break it in for a few days to get it like really soft. The PG3, it's kind of stiff, but it's more just like plasticky, at first, but it only takes a day to like break it in, and like not even break in because like it's still really soft right when you get it. But like looking at it, the PG3 doesn't look horrible, but feeling it just still feels really cheap and plasticky.
Yeah, just kind of looking at them like both together, it just, the PG3 just, I think they missed it a little bit as far as premium.
Yeah.
It just feels a little bit more budget. I mean, just in hand and as far as looks, then I think it should be. I mean, the 2 and the 1 specifically was like, it looked really nice.
Yes.
And the Kyries look, somewhat premium for the price.
Yeah, so materials, I'd say the Kyrie 5 looks more premium, feels more premium in hand. But on foot, they're both pretty damn nice. So I give it a tie on foot, but just because of, how it looks and how it feels in hand, I gave the slight edge to the Kyrie 5.
Moving on to fit,
I mean, they're both awesome. Like, go true to size for both of the shoes. Slightly narrow for both of them. I would say the Kyrie 5 is a little bit narrower than the PG3s. But they're both pretty damn narrow. But other than that, very, very nice fit. And really, basically for my foot, if you're a wide footer, I'd suggest going up half a size. Maybe the Kyrie 5 is still going to be tight after that. But, for me, it was a great fit. So I give it a tie there.
Okay, support and lockdown.
Support and lockdown. The PG3s, I had no problems. It's really good. The Kyrie 5 just feels a little bit more supportive for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like, and I haven't tested either of these, but just holding them and kind of feeling them in hand, I feel like if you're like a really big dude,
yeah,
this is going to be more supportive.
Yeah, but I mean, but for us, it's negligible.
Yeah.
So I'd say for that, it's pretty much the same. But if you're a really big dude like DeAndre Jordan or something like that, he's actually playing in the Kyrie 5, which is interesting. But if you're that big, then I'd say the Kyrie 5 is a little bit more supportive. But yeah, no problems with lateral containment in either of the shoes. If you want a little bit more ankle support and a little bit more ankle restriction, go with the Kyrie 5. Obviously the PG3 is a low. And I wonder which one is the wider. Like for lateral stability, they're both like the same width. In the forefoot and in the heel, same width. That's always good to see, especially in the PG3s. So lateral stability is good, support and lockdown.
All right, moving on to weight.
Ooh, obviously the PG3 is going to be lighter, right? 13.2 versus 12.2. Obviously, the PG3 is 12.2 and it's an ounce lighter. I mean, I would say, where do you think the weight's coming from? Interesting. I don't know.
I think the materials. I think this wing piece.
Yeah.
And
it's a little bit good amount puffier in the ankle area.
And there's like a lot of more rubber coming up, caging you.
And it is a mid kind of.
And it is a mid, yeah.
But in ounce, you definitely feel lighter. In the PG3s, it definitely feels lighter and a little bit more minimal. Responsive though, they're both really good and very responsive. You feel light on your feet, so there's that.
Break-in time, I assume the Kyries need a little more break-in time.
Yeah, the break-in time sucks in the Kyries. The traction at first sucks. Cushion, I needed to break in the zoom, and the materials are very stiff, so you're gonna need a good couple of days to actually break it in. PG3s, the materials get softer and stuff like that, but at first it's never really stiff like the Kyrie 5 is. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, PG3 is definitely better.
All right, I also assume stepping comfort's better in the PG3.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, the Kyrie 5, you can feel the zoom unit in the entire forefoot, which feels nice. PG3 is only kind of where the ball of your foot is, kind of. But I do like the softer foam in the PG3. So I mean, definitely just walking around, the PG3 is a little bit more comfortable.
Is either one of them hotter?
I'd say the Kyrie 5 is a little bit hotter. Yeah, but yeah.
And then durability.
The Kyrie 5, definitely. Yeah. The PG3, I mean, the swoosh, look at this. You see that swoosh?
I'm telling you, it just seems a little budget.
Yeah.
Especially compared to the Kyrie 5.
Yeah, and the materials here, I do a lot of toe drags. It's fraying off a lot, and the materials are pretty damn thin, so. Yeah. Durability doesn't seem really good in the PG3s.
Aesthetics.
Kyrie 5 for
Kyrie
me.
5.
Of course.
I guess let's wrap it up.
Wrapping things up, $130 versus $120. Oh, dude, I can't. Oh man, I shouldn't have done this, man. I can't do this.
There can only be one.
I like the PG3s.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh.
I love playing these, man. These are so nice.
Way to redeem yourself, PG, with the 3. The 2 was a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah. But, I'd say the PG3 is a little bit more minimal, a little bit lighter feeling.
Better traction?
Better traction. Slightly better traction. Not a huge difference there, but I also really like the heel-to-toe transition and smoothness of the foam. A little bit better in the PG3s. So I'd say the PG3 is a little bit better of a performer than the Kyrie 5. You know, I still love playing the 5s. You can't go wrong with those.
But if you're big on aesthetics, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that.
Maybe you like these better, maybe.
But these are also $10 cheaper, and I say they're a little bit like more fun to play in, and the better performer just by a little bit. So, but if you're looking for better durabilities and stuff, I say the Kyrie 5 is still better. But yeah, I like PG3s a little bit better.
Alright, that's it. If you want to cop, links are down below. As always, thanks for tuning in. Soul Brothers will catch you in the next one later.
Thanks.